Hey, Pools. Good morning. I was just sitting here thinking, I'd be in the car kicking it. A spring, right? A spring, what I'm trying to say? A spring, it harnesses energy, right? And it does that by, the tension that is created in the coils. So I was just thinking, a spring is powerful, right? The tension, the coils, the power is in the coils, the tension, right? So I was like, tension, girl, what the hell are you even talking about? I do a lot of self-talk, y'all. I talk to myself all the time. But it's like the tension, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? The tension, like the shit. Like the shit in our lives, right? That's what makes us powerful. And not like the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like the things in our life, that cause stress, that cause that tension. A lot of times we don't harness that power properly, right? Everybody on the face of this earth done been through some shit, right? But how do we harness that? Sometimes things are your fault, sometimes shit ain't your fault. But what do you do with that energy? Because energy is constantly moving, it never stops. It may transform, but energy never stops. So what are we doing with that energy? A lot of times we hide it. That's what the hell I do. We hide the things that actually make us strong because we don't know how to harness, the power and the energy, behind the lessons sometimes. When you understand things about yourself, when you uncover things about yourself, what you decide to do with it, in regards to, information to further, your life or your path, I think that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because what do you do with the bullshit? All the shit. Things that have happened to you, things that people have done to you, things that people have said to you, people's ideas that they've placed on you about how you're supposed to be, what the hell you're supposed to be doing. And then, you get all that type shit. And I'm a Cancer. You know what I'm saying? We go into our shell. And you go into your shell, and then, after a while, that shell, it becomes your safe place, and you don't want to get out. Because that's the only place you feel safe, because you start to feel safe in the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? But when do we start understanding that is not the safe place? That's not the safe place. I'm not saying that shit is just gonna, disappear overnight. But it's all about what you do with that. Once you, are able to understand or accept things, you know what I'm saying, as they are, as they were. What do you do with it? And there's nothing in your life that you've been through or that have happened to you that it hasn't happened, or the same shit hasn't been in someone else's life. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, say for instance, I go through some shit, right? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to do what the hell I'm supposed to do to get through it. But I don't know. I'm at a loss. I can't figure this shit out. But there is somebody, you know what I'm saying, who done been through the same exact shit that I done been through. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the person that's been before me, they figure some shit out and they can give me some tips. But, if that person, hasn't, dealt with their shit, done their shadow work, then we both, walk around here looking crazy. You know, a lot of times, you know, and it's kind of a weird way of thinking about shit. You don't always go through shit just because. I don't think anybody goes through anything just because. No, there's a lesson. There's a reason. You know, it's just fucked up sometimes. I'm sorry, babies. Shit just be fucked up sometimes. But like there's a reason. You know what I'm saying? Maya Angelou, you know, she wrote this poem. Excuse me, about her about her grandmothers. And the shit that really, you know, stuck out to me was she said, I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. And I was like, damn, like that's deep. You know what I'm saying? Because like everyone that's come before us, you know, even, you know what I'm saying, our ancestors on the slave ship, you know what I'm saying, they were uprooted from their family, separated from their family, separated from their country, you know, brought over here, scared as hell, you know, but they were strong enough to go through that, you know, and they birthed families, they produced the lineages that lead down to, you know, our current, you know what I'm saying, circle of people down here right now, you know, like their strength is pushing us forward. What they had to endure is pushing us forward. You know, but again, what are we doing with that energy? Are we using it? You know, I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. You know, someone has already paved the way for you to get whatever you want out of life. You know, whether it be love, money, abundance, healing. We all need some. Who don't need to be healed? They've already paved the way for all of that. You know, like I mean, we kings and queens, like our crowns have already been paid for. Like they, through their blood, through their sweat, through their tears, through their triumph, they've paid for it. They've paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's up to us, you know what I'm saying, to put that motherfucker on and rock that shit. You know, but how do you rock that shit? You know what I'm saying? By doing exactly what they did. By going through it, persevere, coming out on top, understanding your pain and using it for that energy that you need. You know, harnessing your power. Harness your power. Harness your power. You know, and you know what's so crazy is like, you know, it's normal to be regular as fuck, you know? That's the norm. The norm is to fall into place, to fall into line. Like I ain't talking about like, you know, we need to be out there like, you know what I'm saying, wilding out, you know what I'm saying, that type shit. I'm talking about like, you know, being you and who you authentically is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, baby, who are you? Who am I? Who are we? You know, and in being who you are, baby, you gonna shine. And you're gonna encourage other people to shine. Like that shit in Coach Carter. You know what I'm saying? Like we are afraid to be shiny. We are afraid that we are powerful beyond measure. You know, and to think, you know, that our ancestors paved the way and for us to be powerful, you know what I'm saying? That's some deep heavy shit. You know, because it, in my mind and for me personally, you know, it just kind of opens up another door of my understanding in the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like I really do have everything that I need. Everything was already given to me. Like I said, my crown has been bought and paid for. I just gotta wear it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, sometimes that crown can be heavy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand that when you wear your crown, you give other people the permission to wear their crown. When you let your light shine, you give others the permission to let their light shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole life, like, I've never felt, you know what I'm saying, like I belonged. I never felt, I don't know, I never felt, not like I was better than people or anything like that. I just never felt like I fit in. You know what I'm saying? How I was supposed to feel, how I was taught to fit in. I never felt like that. You know, but getting older, Now I'm understanding that. I'm gonna shut the window. Hold on, y'all. Getting older, I understand, is because, bitch, you're not supposed to fit in. You're not supposed to be like everybody else. Because everybody else being like everybody else is going to keep people being like everybody else. Somebody got to shine. Somebody has to. Because when you shine, other people are going to start shining. They're going to understand that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I'm understanding that, like, bitch, it's okay. Like, be who you are. Like, who's to tell you that who you are ain't right? Like, as long as you ain't, like, you know, I don't know, like a serial killer and nothing crazy like that, but like who you are, who your soul identity is. Who is somebody to tell you that that's not you? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, and it just, like I said, the older I'm getting, the more I'm understanding that, bitch, it's okay to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? People, either they gonna like it or they're not. And I can guarantee you, like, the people who say no to you are only making room for others to say yes. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, once you get rid of, you know what I'm saying, like, them people, the no people, the naysayers, the ones who are trying to, you know, put you in that box, you're going to link up with people who are going to encourage you to stay outside that box. You know what I'm saying? That box already full, man. Get the fuck out that box. You know what I'm saying? Like, There is nothing wrong with being who you were authentically created to be. The hard part about that shit is just finding out what that is. But once you find out what that is, like, really ask yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, start talking to yourself. Like, you talking to your higher consciousness. Like, you're not crazy. You're not. Talk to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? Like, you know, not your name, not your last name, not who others think you are, but who you know yourself to be. Who do you know yourself to be? You know? And once you understand that, then you can work from that. You can work with that. Then you'll start walking in your power and your purpose, because you know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, before I started being able to understand shit, I ain't know what the hell was going on. I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. I still don't. Shit. I got a little bit of an idea, though. You know? And all you need is a little spark. All you need is a little flame. You know, and that candle, it's gonna burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. But it's okay to be who you are. You know, definitely don't be identified, you know, by your past pains and past shit. But understand that it's a part of you. Understand that it's a part of who you are. Understand that, you know, this is me. This is all of me. And be okay with that shit. Like I said, if they don't like it, because you have to harness your own power. So I'm telling you, once you let the tension off that spring, that's power. It's power. We are powerful beyond measure. And saying that to y'all, like, I'm understanding shit for myself. Like, I am powerful beyond measure. Like, I have the power. You have the power, baby. You have it. Just stop letting people stop your shine. Quit letting people knock your crown off. Like, don't let nobody stop you, because, like, the people who are trying to stop you, them the no folks. You know what I'm saying? Make room for the yes people in life. Somebody want to say yes. Somebody want to say yes to your ass. There's a lot of people that want to say yes. You know, but sometimes it's just hard to see them because of all the no's. You know, and those are okay too. You know, because it teaches us, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, not everybody's gonna fuck with us. But as long as you fucking with you, rock with you. Rock with you. That's it. That's it. That's it. I love y'all.